Hey all, Binks here. When I first started playing with Bastion, I felt like the card definitely had a ton of potential, but I didn't really know exactly where to put it. I had no idea that this would be one of the most versatile cards they've ever printed. It does just such amazing things. It can work with such a variety of decks. It's really incredible. And how I figured this out was working through and figuring out a 5-card package that can fit with like almost any archetype in the game. The package consists of Quinjet, Victoria Hand, Bastion, Moon Girl, and Moonstone. The idea behind this package is that you have 2 cards that you want to play on either turn 4 or 5 to get duplicate copies of cards in your hand. That would be either Bastion or Moon Girl. With 2 of these in your deck, you actually have a 91% chance of having one of them by turn 5. So you can very consistently get a pretty powerful copying effect of your cards. Either putting them down on the field and getting 2-3 copies from Bastion, or just copying them into your hand just in general with Moon Girl. And then the rest of the package is filled out with Quinjet to discount those cards that come in. Really solid with Bastion because it makes the cards 1/3s that come out. You can get some absolutely bonkers cards. Victoria Hand to boost up all these cards that you're copying. And Moonstone because it has synergy with both Quinjet and Victoria Hand and a lot of the cards that you just generally want to fit into these decks. So this 5-card package can be used a ton of different ways. Today I have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 different decks that I've built, played, and loved over the last week using these cards. And we are first going to start with the deck that kind of made me realize how good this could be with a Bastion Spectrum list. So this is a kind of general Spectrum list. We have a ton of ongoing cards in here. We have Captain America to get the shield onto the field early, Ant-Man in the lower slot. We top end with Spectrum. You sometimes get like discounts on Spectrum, but it's kind of usually a backup plan. You don't use the Spectrum too terribly much, but having it can be really, really important for boosting things up, especially things like Captain Carter. But the way that this deck flowed was just so awesome. I used to kind of put Quinjet in Spectrum decks as a meme way back when it was like the only other ongoing other than Ant-Man that was a 2-cost even when I didn't have anything to put in the hand. So the fact that this is already just an ongoing card works great. Goliath is so good. And then we have the Mobius in here, which has a really unique and interesting reason. This is an offensive Mobius. I'm not using this for defense. Mobius is good because it can add on to Spectrum, so you get a 3/6 if you Spectrum it, but also if you Bastion the shield that will always be down on the field with Mobius down, it will be a 0/3 indestructible card that can get moved by Captain America and buffed by Spectrum and Victoria Hand. Really, really cool way to like utilize Mobius in an offensive way and get those discounts working for yourself. And you know, you can hurt your opponents a little bit too. I gotta take swings after getting beat down by Mobius my whole dang snap career. But Captain Carter works great in here as well. Deck flows super, super well. Here, check out these first couple games and I'll come back to you with the next deck.
You piece.
Okay. There's one thing I know, it's that it is very hard to win with a Silver Surfer deck without Silver Surfer. There's one thing I know to be true.
Avengers! Assemble.
See, if we had Mobius, this would be a 0/3. Now it's only a stinky 1/3. Secretly, it's a Morgan Le Fay deck. That'd be kind of sick. Okay. I think like this is the most I can do. Because the snap is making me fear potentially Juggernaut, but we can even land still Captain Carter left, even with Juggernaut. Kind of nice. Oh, brother. Luck, man. I'm scared of Juggernaut is the problem, chat. Maybe it's not something I should be worried about, but I'm very scared of Juggernaut. You're wondering why I'm being weird. Not even close, dude. Not even close. Not even close.
Victory.
You thought a 20-power Shaw would be enough? You absolute fool. It wasn't even the same stratosphere. I think Binks, of course you wanted those cards. Nope, I actually just didn't at all. I'm actually not upset about it even a little bit. Don't even worry about all that. I do know we should be able to win middle, which is cool. It's Spectrum. I ain't talking about the internet. You know what I'm saying? So they could have location change to win middle. What else could they do to win middle? I don't know. The Spider-Ham Rian avatar. Oh, yeah, the hot dog on the Spider-Man Rian. Yeah, that would be the move. That'd be the play right there. Right. You literally didn't do anything there. You actually lowered the amount of max energy that you have. Is what you chose to do with that one.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Are they planning on winning middle? Jesus, that was so close. So much closer than I wanted it to be. I was not expecting a 30 power brood left, man. Well played, well played. Okay. We'll get a bunch of one costs and a Captain Carter. Probably want to leave room for the Captain Carter here if we need it. Snap. They're upset about me snapping. They hate it. What if left we like just went here and then middle we do this? Feels pretty good. So we get Enchantress, then we'll probably cry.
Avengers! Assemble.
Let's game. Actually, wait. There's no way, right? Ugh. Glad we made that swap. Glad we made that swap. That was a lot more points than I was giving them credit for sure. For a second day today, we have Bastion Afflict. This is a similar package, but it is built out for the Affliction archetype. So we add Zabu in here because we wanted to add Laufey as well to be able to have a very powerful way to disrupt our opponent's cards. We actually forego running Luke Cage. I kind of considered like a Luke Cage and anti-venom version of this, but I think just foregoing Luke Cage and using like multiple Ajaxes and just hitting all of your cards and not really caring, kind of the way to go. We have Scorpion to go and hit in early. Mystique is great to copy pretty much any of our ongoings, but you usually want to target Ajax. Diamondback has great synergy with just hitting the board, as well as synergy with Moonstone. Like a Diamondback Moonstone lane, if you hit it with a Hazmat, just gets deleted from your opponent's side of the board. Bastion can re-pick up any of those cards, like re-pick up a Scorpion early on, or re-pick up a Hazmat that you kind of just wanted to play out, so you can play an additional copy later to continue boosting up your Ajax Ajax. And then obviously just getting your Ajax down, mystiquing it while being able to afflict your opponent's board is super, super cool. Worked really, really well within the package. The way that Moonstone works with some of the cards is really, really cool. And I hope you enjoy this version. Not Hazmat, please. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. I mean, definitely chances to win with Ajax Mystique. Please don't clog me left more. I feel like they magic this turn, it gets iffy. Because Cannonball is going to be an issue, but I want to snap here. Like it's pretty strong play. We don't I guess we still could get Laufey. And they still have cards in their hand that are getting hit. Like they still have the demon got hit. This card got hit and 2 other cards got hit. So they still have 2 other triggers for Hazmat or Ajax. Just the Mystique isn't that crazy. That'll do, Donkey. That'll do. Jesus Christ. I was going to ask what our lose condition is, and I don't think we have one. All right. I guess they think that we might. -6 is not very much. Neither is -5. You did win left lane, though. That is insane that they thought that would work. That is crazy. What is... They added 1 point. Ouch. Moon Girl or Bastion, please. Thank you. Are we scared that they have Lucas? Probably should be. Probably should be. For whatever reason, I'm not. We have Rouge in this one now. Don't, unfortunately. That's okay, though. Our Ajaxes can just get so big that it doesn't matter. Thank you for the extra energy. Are you still technically afflicted? I don't know if that counts. Probably not, right? Yes! Victory. This deck is sick, man. This deck is sick. All right, let's try one more version. Because I was definitely supposed to leave after this version, but let's try another. And for deck number 3, we have Bastion Hawk, a Dark Hawk version of this list. It works very similarly to all the other ones. We're able to use Mystique in here, which not only is great for copying Darkhawk, but putting it in the Moonstone lane gives Moonstone Darkhawk's power, so you can get 3 Darkhawks out onto the board, which can be really, really strong. We have Cast Nova in here to hurt our opponent's hand. Gorgon's the flex card. You can do a couple of different things. You can just go with like a Goliath. You can try like a Grandmaster if you want to get more triggers of your rocks into your opponent's deck. The Goliath always is going to fit into one of these decks. Korg was our nice little card that you can play out, especially if you have a Quinjet. Not too bad to get a 1/3 Korg later. And I finally played Teryx. With this version of the deck, I actually enjoyed Teryx. I think I might have been a little bit too hard on him. I really, really didn't like him when he first came out, and I said a lot of bad things about him. But playing him, I thought it was a lot better than I actually gave him credit for normally. And you can replay him again in this deck, get multiple copies of it, and just slam your opponents with rocks. Very, very fun. Hope you enjoy. I will say, every time I played Terex, it has done 3 rocks. So, like, maybe I was a little bit too down on Terex before. There's a chance. There's a chance I was a little hasty in how much I said that Terex sucks ass. Rude. You're really going to wish you held on to that card. I can promise you that. Should I just go in with the Vix? We almost assuredly want to go Darkhawk, Darkhawk. And I don't know how much I should trust that Limbo will exist. I'm going to go with my gut and say I just need to play these out. I'll go with my gut and say I just need to play these out. Nice rock. Okay. Now we could go with the Juicy Gorgon Moonstone. But they've already played 1. Played 2 of their created cards. They've only made 3, so I don't think we need to do that. Keep playing. Keep playing Darkhawks, man. Everything will be okay. War Machine does not allow you to play right, unfortunately. Much as I'm sure you wish it did. No Mystique, huh? How rude. Still very strong. Still very strong. Might lose to, like, I don't know, Infinite Ebony Maw? Maybe gets us? I'm actually not even sure if it does. Okay.
Victory.
Tell you what, the deck works really well with Darkhawk in it. When you draw Darkhawk, the deck kind of just flows. I don't think holding Victoria hand for Moon Girl is beneficial. So I'm going to play it out. Terex is so goated, bro. It's crazy. I'll take 1. If we go Magento, we can still go Darkhawk, Mystique, and get whatever giant-ass card we get. I think we're going to do that. We should also snap, I think. It's very snappable. I'm pretty sure he's just playing Jim Hammond for the hot location, I think. You're a rapscallion for that one, I'll tell you what. And just for that, I'm going to play more Darkhawks. I was going to play less Darkhawks, but now I'm going to play more. How many Darkhawks can I actually play, though? A lot with Quinjet. The answer is a lot with Quinjet. Now, if he has Enchantress, that makes us a lot harder. Makes it significantly less... Null. Yes! Don't collect the Sphinx!
Victory.
Do not Galactus Banks! How many times do I have to tell you? Finally, we have a Surfer version where we really pull down the curve and try and focus a lot on getting as many 3-cost cards out there. Again, we get Captain Carter in here, which is really great. Rouge is so strong right now. People do not expect Rouge. This card went crazy for me, so I'm going to try and probably fit this card into more decks. Coming up, it felt really, really solid into a lot of the different decks that we were playing against. Captain America here, again, has great synergy with Moonstone Surfer as well as Captain Carter, Mr. Fantastic 2. The version that you'll see me play in this has Kang and King Eitri. I don't think that that is the best way to do this. I think if you're going to do the Kang stuff, you should just go more all in on the Kang side of things. I played kind of a similar version of this and then switched over to Kang just because I like playing Kang a lot. So you can play Kang and King Eitri instead of Mr. Fantastic and Makari if you want a less consistent, more wacky and wild version. But the Mr. F and the Makari in here will give you a ton of consistency. Makari being down on the board, you can Bastion it and get another one immediately down on the board to really push out those 3-drops, especially if you can get multiple Surfers with either Moon Girl or playing Surfer a little bit early, bashing it, and then Surfering again. Really, really solid version. I hope that you liked all 4 of these decks. Let's try to do some different things. So let me know down in the comments below if you like this and like seeing all these different types of decks with a similar package. I super appreciate you. Make sure to like and subscribe and enjoy these last couple of clips. So I think this is a joke on the person whose name is I'm 99, please let me win. But this person is just I'm 99, please win. Not reaction. Maybe reaction. I don't think I was trying to say reaction. I think I meant reactionary. The Rouge seems like it's a nice, cheeky tech card to have right now to be able to squeeze into things. Speaking of, I think we take the swing now. We have prio? We do. Ooh, actually. Actually. We're gonna do that. What's better than one? What's better than one rouge? 2 rouges. Many such cases. Fine. I guess I shouldn't use the graded one. Yeah, good calls. Darn it. Alright, run that shit back. Do we just rip the Surfer here? Probably, right? Well, we don't have to do that yet. We should do this. This. Bold move, Cotton. Bro, forgot I played Moon Girl. Ouch. Give me that shit. And we double it! Lest we not forget we double it! Woo! Let's go! That's a banger win, dude. I think I'm gonna go Bastion Moon Girl this game. But I don't know how the hell we're gonna beat them if they get a good setup. It doesn't look like they have a good setup. I didn't even know what that did, if I'm being 100% honest with you. I just played it because it cost 1. Ah! In a little bit, we are going to take a bit of time to go through their website, check out some of their awesome options that they have available. Shadow King's actually kind of crazy here. He's about to juice this up is the thing. Okay. I have no idea. Okay. I think we want to go here. Shadow King. That'll make this a 6. Make it even stronger. Here. They're all created, right? They're all created. Not equal, but they are all created. You're actually buffed, right? Because you're 3. Unless they can put together like 40 points right this turn, I think we're going to be A-okay. Close game. Almost had me. Carter first. Carter would go to 2. So Carter's set to 3. Her base is 2. So playing Carter first would actually lower her power.
Binks, binks, binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks. Like and subscribe. Binks, binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks. Like and subscribe.